Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a Southern's favorite with a fresh twist. We're making lemon butter, lobster, and grits. Yes, that sounds delicious. Let me show you guys how to make it, but before I do, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video for me if it was helpful, and let's jump right in. To begin, we're going to start by making the grits. I am going in, let's turn this on, I'm going in with 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. It doesn't really matter which one you add first, honestly. I'm just gonna boil everything together. So I'm going to add in my chicken broth. I'm going to give it a stir, and we're going to allow it to come to a boil, then we'll add the grits in. Now that it comes to a boil, I'm going in with my grits. I'm going to pour that in. As I'm adding it in, I'm going to stir it, okay? So we don't form any lumps. Just like this. Now I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. Don't need to go too crazy because I have chicken broth already in here that's going to add some flavor. And I'm going to cover it, let it simmer on medium low, okay? For about 15-20 minutes. All right, guys, now we're going to move on to the lobster. I have 4 lobster tails here. I'm going to just pretty much cut it right in the middle. Just cut it right in the middle so we can remove that beautiful meat out of the lobster. Just like that. You're going to pull that beautiful lobster meat out. And we're going to do it for all of the lobster tails. It's gonna give it that beautiful restaurant quality look that we're looking for. You see, I'm going to just cut it in half, just like this. Very easy, nothing to it. Perfect. Once you're done removing all your lobster meat from the lobster shell, you are going to just cut them into bite-sized pieces. I wanted to do just 1 cut, but this size is perfect. Something like this. Pretty much cut them in thirds, just like this. And now we're getting ready to season it. Because I do want a nice sear on the lobster tails, I went ahead and pat them dry just like this. And I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on there just like this. And then we're going to rub that in, mix it up together. Don't go too crazy. And then we're going to season it. I have 3 seasonings in here. My Cajun Crush seasoning, a little bit of lemon pepper and Old Bay. Very lightly, you don't have to go too heavy. You still want that lobster meat flavor in there, so very lightly, something like this. Don't go too crazy. Save the rest for the sauce. And my lobster is pretty much ready to go in the skillet. All right, guys, the grits is almost done. So I'm going in with about a tablespoon of butter. And also I'm going in with about a 1/4 cup of cheese. I'm using cheddar cheese. You can use Gouda cheese, Parmesan cheese. It's up to you. And give it a nice mix. It's already nice and creamy. Now it's going to be buttery and cheesy, okay? Now is the perfect time to taste it for salt. If you need to add any more salt, you can. But that is perfect. I don't think I need to add any more cheese. I want it to be nice and creamy and not too yellow, so that's perfect. I'm going to let it simmer while I cook the lobster for now. Perfect. It is time to make our lemon butter lobster. So I'm going to drizzle some olive oil to my medium high heat skillet. I'm going to add the lobster right in. And I'm going to cook it for about 2 minutes, okay? Don't want to overcook your lobster. And I like to flip them over individually just to make sure You know, all the pieces are nice and cooked thoroughly. So flip them over and cook it for another minute. Looking good, smelling good. Oh yes. It's time to remove the lobster. We're going to set it aside for now. Looking good. Perfect, as you can see. Set that over here. Now I'm going in with about 2 tablespoons unsalted butter. Going to allow that to melt. While that is melting, I'm going in with my onion. I'm using 1/4 of a small onion, chopped finely, sorta. I'm going to melt that butter. Next, I'm going in with about 2 cloves of garlic. Mix it up just like this. Once you start smelling that garlic, you're going in with some cooking wine, whatever wine, regular wine, it's up to you, but I'm using cooking wine, 1/4 cup of cooking wine to deglaze that bottom of the pan just like this. And I'm going in with 1/2 of roasted lemon, okay? Roasted lemon juice going in. And also I'm going in with some chicken bouillon, about a teaspoon shall do it, or chicken bouillon powder. I'm using the Better Than Bouillon. We're going in with some fresh parsley and a little bit of that seasoning we had left from seasoning the lobster. Give it a mix. Allow that to simmer. Then you can add your lobster right in. Allow it to simmer. Now is the time to taste it for salt if needed. Oh man. Wow, so good. I'm going to add in my lobster. You see all that juice? Yes, yes, yes. And there you go. You can make this creamy if you want, but look at this beautiful sauce. Now is the time to turn off your stove. You don't want to, you know, dry out your sauce, and it's pretty much done to go over the grits. This plate is giving restaurant quality, okay? Let's give it a try because I'm hungry. Let's give it a try. Wow. If you want to impress your wife, your mom, whoever, this Sunday, try this recipe out. It is a 10 out of 10 restaurant quality type of dish. I hope you enjoy it. If you make this dish, come back, let me know in the comments how you like it. Also subscribe if you're new here. Thumbs up the video for more recipes like this one, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.